Are you looking for a platform to advertise your brand? Look no further. Malambia.net is a website to cater to yours, your family, your business, and your community needs. Founded by cross-border married couple David Chisega Kombo from Zambia, Lomuti Funekejero from Malawi, Malawi, Zambia. The website intends to promote brands from all over the world in all the sectors. You can now upload your music, both audio and visual, feature in our podcast, shop online, and keep tabs on latest gossip and news and sports. Contact us by email, then combos@malaria.net, or contact by phone +260 954 710 146, and we shall attend to your needs. Malambia.net. The legacy lives on.
Hello everybody, how are you doing? This is David Sinkombo, a Zambian entrepreneur who owns data services and agribusiness. Why you should listen to my podcast is the fact that David Sinkombo is an entrepreneur, as mentioned, who also owns a site, a website, malambia.net. For more information about our services, you can get to go to that page. And at the same time, I'm a family man. So today we're going to be talking about redefining success, which is the subject of my podcast, simply because in this era that we are living in, we find that a lot is happening, and we're trying to look at why youths are failing to progress in life and what we can do about it. So if you realize, there's the olden era that we grew up in, and there's this era, the modern era, where things have gone the digital way, technology has taken over. There's artificial intelligence that is taking over literally. You notice in our olden ways, the way we used to grow up, it was kind of programmed, simply because we were taught literally from childhood to say, you have to go to nursery, you have to go through basic, primary, all the way until secondary school. So you would have to go through from nursery until high school, you complete your grade 12. Then afterwards, you would have to go into college. If there's no funds, you have to wait until resources are gathered by your parents. And probably they would even tell you the right course that you would have to take, looking at the fact that them or they would justify that they have the more experience and they know what's best for you, and will literally just follow what they tell us. So there was that kind of program that was going on, because we would have to listen to our parents, and it was a one kind of a system, simply because even as you complete your tertiary education, you would have to start looking for work. Probably they would help you by connections, or maybe refer you to some people who would help, or literally just tell you to So redefining success is a very big subject, and it's not centered around one kind of life or one kind of upbringing, simply because not everybody had the same privilege in the olden ways. Not everybody came from a well-to-do family. Not everybody was good at school, even if they had to take it like it was a mandatory. Not everybody had the interests. Not everybody was allowed to exercise their skill. We come from different backgrounds, and we all lacked in one way or the other. So this is why redefining success is trying to bring all corners of life, regardless of where you're coming from, and still coming up with a solution of how you can still succeed, or how you can still be a better person, or how you can still accomplish your goals or dreams, or literally how you can secure a retirement package as of now. So what we're talking about, guys, is you notice in the olden era, there was just one system, kind of, which is just education or learning mandatory learning and finding work. There was no entrepreneurship. It was different ways. Once a youth graduates, they'll start looking for work. Even if work doesn't come around, you find that somebody will just keep waiting, keep pushing, just waiting. At the end of the day, somebody's just like wasting time, just there. And time never waits for anybody. Time will always keep going. And it was that mindset which was just like a cycle, literally in almost every home out there. So now we're looking at the modern era where we have new parents of nowadays, are thinking differently, are taking full ownership of their lives, not just banking on one area, just the fact you're actually not banking on one area, just the fact that you're educated, but to also look at other means of being productive, other means of taking up a skill, other means of taking full ownership so as to lessen on the time you would have to struggle or until you get to succeed in whatever you're doing, or to get to where you want to be at a later stage in life. So the new era has brought in a lot of change because it's a digital world which was not there in the olden ways. Secondly, you find that the new era cannot accommodate everybody, into work. Even the governments, you find that they'll tell you to be creative, even if you have papers, degree, masters, or certificate or diploma, but you still have to be creative in one way or the other. Because if you really bank on one area, you end up wasting your time, guys. And time, you still age. And when you age, you miss out on other opportunities which you could have taken if you realized, or if you got into creativity or an entrepreneurship mindset. I'm sure it's going to help a lot of you, simply because we have to realize that the mindset has to change. You need to elevate in life. Time requires you to catch up, to keep learning, to keep going forward, and not just stuck in the old ways or stuck at one position, but you have to keep looking out there. So I would encourage each and every youth out there to stay tuned to this program, because it's gonna give you knowledge on step 1 of your transformation. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. It doesn't matter whether you have resources or you don't. It doesn't matter what people have said about you. It doesn't matter what life has put you through. But this will accommodate each and everybody depending on where you're coming from. This is why today I am here to grow what is in your wallet. What is in your wallet? Mind you, we're not just looking at the fact that how much money is in that wallet, but we're looking at the mindset as the first step in transforming yourself for a better tomorrow. Thank you so much. Once more, this is your host, David C. Combo. It was a pleasure to have you on this first podcast. I thank you.